Right now, I have Adetola Oladeji, who is an educationist and a founder of Seedtime Foundation. Thank you very much, Adetola, for joining me on the show.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, so today is International Women's Day, and happy International Women's Day, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, let's explore some key achievements of African women in the education sector. Let's start from the education sector. Who would you say are those that have stood out for you in the past years?
The first person I would like to talk about is the former president of Liberia. That's Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. There was a period of war, and when she became the president, the first thing she did was to look at education in the preschool and primary. So basically, they tried to expand it, and then they also tried to make sure that they were giving education of high quality. And she wrote in 2014 that ensuring every child goes to school, stays in school, and learns something of value. So it's not just getting the children off the streets, it's actually ensuring that they learn something of value. And that has actually impacted on me because my foundation focuses, solely on the primary school children and the things that we can do to ensure that the foundation is right for the children, for the Nigerian child, basically. Um, I also have another lady. She's the second Black woman to be the vice chancellor in University of Cape Town in South Africa. What she did was something that really touched me. She actually set up an NGO, and basically it was to provide scholarship, financial support for students who want to go to university. And she decided to take 10% of her monthly salary and set it aside, to support people. I think this is something worthy of emulation. And I basically will say that women are doing a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. I also have one woman I'm going to talk about. That is Fumi Lori in Nigeria. She started the I Read network, and basically it was a mobile library. And I would see her drive a truck around trying to get books across to girls, children in remote places. I thought that was quite innovative at that point in time. And she's still at it. She hasn't dropped that particular project. And so for me, these are some examples of women who have done extremely well. And there's so many, there's so many. And I want to seize this opportunity to say happy World International Day for Women, and God bless all women all over the world for the hard work they put into the education of children. Thank you.
All right. Really amazing things that these women are doing. But Adetola, would you say that these women are getting enough support for the things they're doing from the government, from the society?
Well, depending on the level, I believe that there always be challenges. For instance, I'm trying to do something, and when I meet government officials, I would say, well, quite a number of them are supportive in terms of they believe in what you're trying to do. But it's just that the whole system, and I think it's just looking at the system itself. But women can do better. The world can do better with more women, in power. And I believe that if we have more women, or we have a gender balance at management, whether in government or in the private sector, I believe that the countries and our world will do a lot better. So I would still say that yes, you will see people that will listen to you, but then when it comes to policy implementation, we always seem to have a very big problem.
Right. Hopefully that changes. Adetola, let's still stay in the education sector. Now, we know that women are doing great things in different sectors, talking sports, talking, different sectors, but still staying in the education sector. Would you say that women are doing enough to tackle the decline in book reading culture, especially in Africa? What do you think needs to be done?
Well, I think there are quite a number of women at present who are doing a few things here and there, but I believe that many more people, it can be better. We can still have more women who are actually trying to support this particular project of bridging the gap, literacy gap in our schools. And what I would suggest here is we have women come together and talk about this. We have quite a number of organizations where we have women. They can talk about this, and those who are in this particular sector are the ones who should look at it more closely. We can have something that I tried my hands on, which is have reading clubs in your community. So you have children that just gather together. It could be in a church, it could be in a mosque, and you have some people driving this just for 1 hour a week. That would go a long way. And I think we can use our women. We have women associations, women unions, and all these things all over the country, for instance, and in different parts of the world. So basically, what we tried to do was go to the government, and in particular, Agege. We started with Agege, local government, and we go into schools. We gathered a few girls for the pilot project, about 10 girls from Government Senior College. And we had a training and a workshop for them for 3 weeks in August. So the plan going forward is that we'll do this in the month of August. And the reason for choosing August is because the children will be on holiday. So basically, you have training in leadership, entrepreneurship, coding, technology, science, all those things that are missing from lives. Another important thing that we've done is that we have an apprenticeship for the girls. So basically what they do is from the month of October, that was last year, up until now, the girls would choose a skill, something they would like to learn. And you have girls who want to learn how to bake. So they're in school, but at the same time, they're acquiring a skill. I feel that that is very, very important in the 21st century, especially in our country, Nigeria, at this point in time. We can't just prepare our children for white-collar jobs which are not really there. We also need them to acquire skills. And I would say here that this has impacted positively on the performance of these children. There was one of our girls last year. I saw her report and I said, wow, this child hasn't done well at all in school. By the time I saw her result again in April, just 2 months ago, she sent me a result. There was a significant improvement. It was remarkable. She had C4 in one subject and she had A1 in all the remaining 10. And so for me, the project has been quite impactful. So this year, we did 10 last year. We're trying to do 50 this year.
Right. I would really love to hear all about that, but we're so sorry because of our time. But can I just say it's an amazing thing you're doing for the girl child, and I'm sure so many other women are doing the same. So thank you so much for joining us, Adetola. Thank you so much. And once again, happy International Women's Day.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right.
Well, I say same to you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
You too.